Mike Tirico, my partner Greg Olson, set to bring this to you. Kaimi Fairbairn getting this one started. And off we go from Foxborough. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. So here come the Patriots, and Greg, they are led by their second-year quarterback, the number 3 overall pick in 2024 out of North Carolina. It's Drake May.
I always like studying quarterbacks in year 2. I think rookie year, there can either be a lot of growth, right? There's the biggest ability to take that jump, but there's also some struggles you have to work through. In year 2, a full offseason, really understanding the playbook. Things have kind of slowed down for you. I feel like year 2 is a really good indicator of what long-term success looks like for any young quarterback.
That run on first down lost a couple, so it's 2nd and 12. And the first carry for Antonio Gibson. He'll take this ahead. It's a pickup of 3. That's E.J. Speed getting in there to make the tackle.
That's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 8.
They need 8 as they come up for 3rd down. From out of the gun, here's May. That's caught by Bourne. And he's out of bounds, up close to the 45-yard line. 17 yards on that play. First down, New England.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Throwing on 2nd down, May. This one complete to Bourne. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. 2nd time they've connected on this drive. And 19 yards out of this one.
Anytime you're facing a zone defense, you're working from your first progression all the way through. But when guys are open in this level, Mike, they don't stay open very long. So what they taught us as receivers, if you're open, stay open. And if you're not open, you better get open quick because that ball is coming out.
He'll get this off to Stevenson. And he'll be out of bounds. A pickup, though, of 6.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
From the 29, here's 2nd down and 3. A give up the middle to Stevenson. Now they are in business. Inside the 15-yard line. 15-yard pickup there. Good for a Patriots first down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
2nd and 6 at the Texans' 11-yard line.
Here's 2nd and 6. Operating from the shotgun, it's May. He'll find Stevenson out of the backfield. And they'll stop him just short of the goal line, but they are going to have enough to convert. It's going to be 1st and goal.
Now, this is how you dream up the opening script. You get the ball first, and you want to go down and set the tone for the rest of the game. Well, it looks like the coaches did a great job when they built that script during the week. With that big-time throw, they got a shot now with 1st and goal to end this opening drive with a touchdown.
No, he's not going to get in. In fact, they've shoved him backwards.
This is a play, Mike, that makes me want to run down there, throw on a uniform, and try to help out. I mean, I think at this point, I could help clear enough room to get 1 yard. Heck, I might be able to get 1 yard myself. That's disappointing that they're unable to capitalize.
And terrific way to start this one. Not only a touchdown, but a nice long march down the field. Makes it a long walk back to the bench for the defense.
Mike, that's about as good as you can imagine starting a game offensively. To be able to sustain that many plays and be able to cap it off with a touchdown, that is a dream start for this offense.
Now Andres Borregales for the extra point. His kick is good, and the Patriots will take a 7-0 lead.
Patriots 7, Texans nothing.
So following the touchdown, Borregales is back to send this one away. Braxton Berrios now to bring it back. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. So out come the Houston Texans, and Greg, it is one of the good quarterbacks in the league. Offensive Rookie of the Year, number 2 pick in that 2023 draft. Year 3 for C.J. Stroud out of Ohio State. And now the first carry for Joe Mixon. And he'll push his way ahead for a gain of 2. Marcus Jones is there to make the stop.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 6.
We are through 1. The Patriots out on top. And we're back to Foxborough in a moment. It's Texans football. Quarter number 2 begins from the 31. Here's 2nd down and 7 as we are ready to get back underway. That one caught by Tank down. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
Really nice job here by the quarterback, understanding what did he need to pick up a fresh set of downs. In this case, that underneath drag route was all it took. Get the ball into the hands of your receiver, pick up a first down.
Stroud to throw here on first down. Forced to his right. There's a throw right side. It's going to be incomplete. He was trying to connect with his tight end, Dalton Schultz. It's 2nd down.
They do a really nice job defensively there, Mike, of not giving him a clear running lane once he broke the pocket. So now he's trying to test his luck, extend this play as a passer, but to no avail.
A 2nd down throw for Stroud. Got his man. It's Kirk. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield.
It's a gain of 11.
First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a first down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
They will work the middle with Mixon. He'll push forward for about a yard. Christian Ellis, they're on the stop.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
From just across the midfield stripe, here's 2nd down. From the gun, here's Stroud. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
They tried to go with the quick game here in hopes they could do something with it after the catch, but I don't think everyone was necessarily on the same page, and this ends up being a wasted down.
3rd down and 9. In motion now, it's Collins. Now he'll air one out. And that is incomplete. Looking for Joe Mixon coming out of the backfield. And it's going to bring up 4th down.
I think as the offense comes to the sideline now, the quarterback and his wide receivers need to get together and say, hey, guys, what are you seeing out there? How can we find some open targets? Because on that last down, there was nowhere to go with the ball.
That's going to be out of bounds, no return. And the drive's going to start from just inside the 20-yard line. The Patriots offense and Drake May making their way back out. They lead 7-0 thanks to the touchdown on the opening drive. So try to double up here as they begin this drive 1st and 10. And they're going to get this all the way up close to the 40-yard line. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 39.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
It's 2nd down.
They nearly connected on the big play downfield, but he's not quite able to hold on to that ball through the contact. You can chalk that one up as a win defensively.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. On the handoff, it's Stevenson. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. A gain there of 11. 1st down, New England.
And the Patriots.
And a nice pickup there by the back with an explosive run play. And it's important to point out, Mike, this offensive play caller, he's still working off that opening script. It doesn't necessarily have to just be the first possession. Using formations, using run game and pass. Unmask the defense and understand where to take the play calling as the game unfolds.
Remember, he had the touchdown on the opening drive, and here on drive 2, he gets a 1st down with that catch.
1st and 10.
Working out of the gun, it's May. A throw on the move is caught. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but 1st down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable 2nd down.
They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Throwing is May. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
What started out as a promising drive seemed inevitable, Mike, with the way they were able to continue to move the ball, that they'd find themselves finishing with points. But after that 2nd down sack brings up 3rd and long, and this drive looks suddenly very different.
Have to get this to the 20. Here's 3rd down. May going to look to throw. The pressure gets there again, and again he goes down. The Texans going to go ahead and use their 1st timeout here as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down's looming. On now is Andres Borregales for the field goal try. This is going to be a 51-yard attempt. His kick is good. And the Patriots going to tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the 1st half.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. The Texans offense going to see what they can do in the final minute of this 1st half. And nothing doing from the offense just yet. Down 10-0 as they come up with 1st and 10. From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. Open man, downfield, it's Nico Collins. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
And the Texans, 1st down. It's a gain of 32. 1st down, Houston.
Stroud to throw here on 1st and 10. He'll spot his big tight end. That's Dalton Schultz.
And this is where the versatility of the tight end position really starts coming into play. Not only do they have to line up with their hand on the ground, but they can occasionally split out in the slot. And man, they're too fast for linebackers, and a lot of times they're too big for defensive backs.
Throwing on second down, Stroud. Open man, that's Collins. And they'll whistle him down, but not before it picks up a first down after a gain of 7.
First down. A gain of 7. First down, Texans.
Texans going to use the last of their timeouts here, and they'll get a chance to talk things over after picking up that first down. Jaime Fairbairn coming on to try the field goal. This from 45 yards away. Fairbairn's kick is good. And the Texans are on the board. It's now 10-3.
And that's a really nice boost here before the break. I mean, you work the clock well, you're able to steal some points. The biggest thing is you're able to build a little momentum now going into the locker room at halftime.
Just 1 second remaining in this first half, and they will kick it away. And he will sit on it here in the end zone for a touchback.
The Patriots take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
On first and 10, here's May. That is intercepted. That's the linebacker, Azeez Al-Shire. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play here in this first half.
All right, Mike, thanks very much. Scott Hansen, good to be with you from the Orlando EA Sports Studios with an abridged halftime report. This one shaping up to be a tight one, as evidenced by the scoreboard. Both these teams playing it close to the vest in the first half. What will happen in the second half? Let's find out as we send it back to the stadium and our commentary team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Scott, thank you. Both teams trying to find the right formula and come out on top in this tight one as we hit the second half. On the return, it's Dameon Pierce. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line. The Texans offense ready to get going again. They'll have it first in this third quarter. They trail here by a touchdown as this drive will start with a first down. They'll begin on the ground, and here's Mixon. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. They try to work the screen with Mixon. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down.
That's a gain of 4.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
Third, they need 8. Here's Stroud. This is caught. He got the connection to Collins. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. They get 25 on that connection. First down for Houston.
It's a gain of 25 yards. And the Texans.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation. And that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
It's a loss of 2.
How would you like to be this running back here? You get the ball, you're thinking, all right, get through the line. And next thing you know, the big old D tackle's just waiting for you there in the hole. Nowhere for you to go as he takes you down for a loss.
On second down, Stroud. He'll get that out to Mixon. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down.
A gain of 2 brings up 3rd and 9.
Stroud going to set up to throw to the left side and caught by Schultz. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down marker.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the first down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks, and now they got a fourth down decision to make. And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
Fairbairn, after making the field goal, heads back out to kick this one away. To return, it's Antonio Gibson. Now an opening past the 30. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line. The Patriots offense ready for their first possession of this second half. The lead sits at 4, so they'll try to add on to that. This drive begins with 1st and 10. Here's May. He'll drop this one down to Stevenson. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
So often for a defense defending the passing game, the most difficult guy to account for is the running back out of the backfield. So a really nice job here bringing him down before he has a chance to pick up any yards after the catch.
On second down, it's May. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him. That is Jimmy Ward, guy who can be utilized all over the secondary. Here he was the rusher and records the sack.
If there's any silver lining for this drive, Mike, it's the fact that at least this sack occurred on an early down. So I guess technically they have a chance to claw themselves out of this hole, but that's the 3rd sack of the game. And this defense doesn't show any signs of slowing down.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Come out of the gun. Here's May. Oh, this pass rush dialed in right now. They get him again.
These pass rushers, they love these situations where they can just pin their ears back and go after the quarterback. They knew they had a chance to put an end to this drive, and they didn't let it go to waste.
On 4th down, Bryce Beringer out to punt for New England. Braxton Berrios deep to return. Woo! And he'll get a few yards on this return up past the 15-yard line. The Houston offense going to make their way back onto the field. They trail by 4. A touchdown gives them the lead. Drive begins with 1st and 10. Kirk is the motion man. On 1st down, they'll start with Mixon. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9 at the 20-yard line.
So, points at a premium. Defensive battle so far as we are through 3. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. From the 20, here's 2nd and 9. Off the play fake, here's Stroud. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force 3rd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
And that is incomplete.
It's just so hard to be a good offense in the NFL, Mike, when you are not good on third down. Your inability to extend drives, it either puts a lot of pressure on your coaches to be aggressive on fourth down or simply punt or take a field goal. You have to maintain possession and give you more cracks to score touchdowns.
And how about that? Nice return there, picking his way up past the 35-yard line. So now the New England offense getting ready for their next possession. They'll do so with 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Stevenson. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. They'll gain 17 on that one. A very quick first down.
You know, there's all this talk, Mike, about the value of the run game in today's NFL. You know when the run game matters? It matters right now. 4th quarter, you've got the lead. Can you lean on your running back and offensive line to close this game out?
And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
Well, this has been the story of the entire game, Mike, is just how well this defense has played, particularly against the run. There has been nowhere to operate for this offense, and it continued here on this last play.
Throwing on 2nd down, May. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
A gain of 2.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball, modest gain.
Throwing on 3rd down is May. That one broken up and is incomplete. This defensive secondary, they have been really a no-fly zone all game long. It continues here and brings up 4th down.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback and will come out to the 20-yard line. Texans offense getting those helmets back on, ready to head out for their next possession. They'll start out 1st down and 10. Back to throw, Stroud. That one caught by Tank Dell. And he's taken down, but not until he gets to the 32-yard line. 12 yards on the gain. That's good for a quick 1st down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late. This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. They pick up 17 through the air. It's good for a Texans 1st down.
This is clinic tape for any young wide receiver out there watching this guy run routes. He has the defender thinking everything is a go ball. Attack him vertically, and then when you get to your route depth, you stick that foot in the ground, you break in, balls on time, results in a nice 1st down pickup.
And he's going to be taken down, and that will take us to the 2-minute warning.
At the Patriots 49.
Here is 2nd and 7. They'll drop to throw. And that could be the dagger. It's intercepted. Picked off by Christian Gonzalez.
And with time not on their their side, they're trying to push the ball, generate some sort of chunk play by throwing the ball over the top of the defense. It's going to end up being a little bit too predictable. The defense is able to take the ball away, and barring something crazy happening, puts them in a prime position to close this one out.
The Patriots offense getting their final instructions before heading back onto the field. And this game not quite in hand yet. Still, all 3 timeouts left for the defense, so they can't just kneel this one out. But 1 first down will essentially end the game. And now, 152, the defense will pull the plug there as they take a timeout.
23-yard line.
Second and 7. It's the tight end Henry in motion. May to throw on second down. And it'll be marked out up at the 34-yard line. 12 yards on that hookup. Good for a Patriots first down.
And that first down should all but do it, Mike. With only 1 remaining timeout, the defense just can't stop the clock enough. Got to imagine it's victory formation, and we're a couple kneels away from this game being over.
Here's Gibson. And he slips through an opening. Winds up getting about 8. That is past the 40-yard line. Here's a timeout, Houston. That's their second, and they'll get together prior to this second down play. On the carry, it's Stevenson. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. Texans going to use the last of their timeouts here. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Victory very much in sight now as they'll take a knee. So it's a win for the Patriots. Points were at a premium in this one, but they're able to eke out the victory in this low-scoring affair. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. The Patriots winners at home as we say so long from Foxborough.